more calls than she can handle.
I bet the bus doesn't have many passengers.
Probably not, but we still got to stay open, even if there's only one.
I shouldn't think anyone would take the trip tonight unless he absolutely had to.
You folks gonna worry, Emma?
No, Daddy said before I left home, he bet this had happened.
You better get back here and help me, then, because the bus will be getting here any minute, and we gotta get things ready.
Nights like this, I'm sure glad I have a home to go to.
Yeah, well, I got a home to go to, but there ain't anybody in it.
Where's your husband now, Grace?
How should I know?
Don't you miss him?
No.
If he came walking in the door right now, would you be glad to see him?
You ask more questions.
I'm just curious about things, Grace.
Yeah, well, kids your age are. I don't know. I'd be happy to see him, I guess. I thought he wasn't going to stay very long.
But don't you get lonesome, Grace, when you're not working down here?
Sure I do. If I didn't have this restaurant to keep me busy, I'd probably go nuts. Sometimes late at night, right, take out the garbage, lock the door, and turn out the lights. Get kind of a sick feeling. I sure don't look forward to walking up those stairs and letting myself into an empty apartment.
Gee, if you feel that way about things, why don't you write your husband and tell him to come back?
Because I was just as lonesome when he was here. Wasn't much company, except when we was making love. Making love's one thing, being lonesome's another, and the rest of the time me and Bart was usually just fighting.
I guess my folks get along. I mean, they seem to like each other.
Oh, I know not all married people are like Bart and I. Not all. Maybe I can get the operator. Quiet as a tomb.
I like working here with you, Grace.
Do you? I'm glad, because I don't know what I'd do without you, especially on weekends.
You know, I dreaded the job at first.
Why, afraid you were going to have time for all those boyfriends? Well, maybe you'd have more boyfriends if we didn't get such good grades. You know, sometimes boys are kind of embarrassed if they think a girl is smarter than they.
Well, what should I do? Flunk my courses?
Oh, heavens, no. You're a good kid. You got good sense. Wish someone could have talked sense to me when I was your age. But I was a headstrong brat. Had to have things my own way. I had things my own way, all right. Now here I am, a grass widow, running this restaurant. I'll probably die in this little town, and they'll bury me out behind the back alley.
You girls been able to use your phone?
No, Will, the operator don't answer.
That means all the lines are down. It's about time for that Topeka bus, ain't it?
Do now.
Well, you may have to hold them here, Grace. I don't know how long, but the highway's closed between here and Topeka. It may be all night getting cleared.
I was afraid of that.
They got the crews out, and the phone company's trying to get the lines up, but I'll tell you, March is coming in like a lion.
Yeah.
You got any fresh coffee there, Grace?
Just went through Will, fresh as you flagged it.
Station house is cold. You know, storm like this makes me mad. It does, it makes me mad. It's like all the elements just lost their reason.
Ain't nothing you can do about a wind like that, Will.
I guess because I'm the sheriff, but I just like to see things in order.
Ah, let the wind blow. I just afraid God leave a roof over my head. That's about all a person can do.
Here it is.
Now fill up some water glasses now. And remember, we got donuts from yesterday, but it'd be all right to serve them. We got everything for sandwiches, but cheese. Got no cheese.
You ain't never got a cheese, Grace.
Well, I guess I'm self-centered, Will, but I don't care for cheese myself, so I never think to order it.
I'm sure glad I'm not on the bus tonight.
Say, who's driving? It's Carl's night, ain't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Remember, honey, ask for Carl.
Sure, Grace.
There's no place I can hide.
What?
There's the man on the bus. I want to hide.
Gee, I don't know.
take me for a millionaire?
What's your trouble, miss?
You a policeman?
I'm the local sheriff.
Well, I ain't asking to have no one arrested.
Arrest? Now, who says I'm going to arrest anyone? Now, what's your trouble?
Oh, there's a man after me. He's a cowboy.
Where is he?
He's on the bus asleep, him and his buddy. I jumped off the very second and stopped him in my getaway, but there just ain't no place to get away to. He's gonna be in here pretty soon. He's just gotta leave me be.
Now, did you meet him on the bus?
No, I met him in Kansas City. I work at the Blue Dragon nightclub there. He'd come in with the annual rodeo. Him and the rest of the cowboys at the nightclub every night. Every night there was a huge fight. My boss says he ain't gonna let them cowboys in when they come back next year.
Well, did he follow you on the bus?
He put me on the bus. I'm being abducted.
Abducted? And you took the time to pack a suitcase?
I was going somewhere else, not with him.
Now, what's he plan on doing?
He says he's got some ranch in Montana. He wants me to go up there with him.
And you're against that?
I want to go to some godforsaken ranch in Montana.
Well, I suppose if you're against it, I'll put a stop to it.
You just don't know this cowboy. He's mean.
Well, I reckon I can handle it. Don't you worry now. I'll be around most of the night. If there's any trouble, I'll put a stop to it.
You're safe with Will here. Will is very respected around here. He's never lost a fight.
Well, what you talking about? Well, of course I lost a fight. Once.
Well, Grace always said you were invincible.
No, there ain't no one that's invincible. Fellas gotta learn that. Person's gotta know what it is to get licked. That's the difference between a fighter and a bully.
There's going to be trouble. I can feel it in my bones.
This castle has a pleasant seat.
Hey, can I have my suitcase behind the counter? He says he won't see me when he comes in. I ain't going to say nothing about not going on to Montana with him until he gets on the bus and finds out I'm lying. That's the only thing I know to do.
You're safe with Will here.
Think so? He looks kind of like Moses, don't he?
He is a very religious man. Would you believe it? He's a deacon in the Congregational Church.
My folks was holy rollers. Will you give me a cup of coffee, please? Lots of cream.
Howdy, Carl. You bring this wind?
No, it brought me.
Aren't you the comedian?
Yeah, the wind is doing 90 miles an hour out there. The bus is only doing about 20. What's your guess about the roads, Will?
Well, they got the crews out. It could be a while.
Telephone lines down too?
Yeah, they're working on it.
Driver, excuse me, but it seems to me that we are still in the state of Kansas. Is that right?
What do you mean still? You only been in the state of Kansas about a half hour.
But I don't understand. I was told when we left Kansas City that we would be across the state line immediately. And now I find...
Yeah, you was mighty anxious to get across that state line now, wasn't you, Jack?
Whatever do you mean by that, sir?
Nothing. Anyway, you're across the state line now. And in case you didn't know it, Kansas City is in Missouri.
Are you joking?
No, there's a Kansas City, Kansas too, but you got on in Kansas City, Missouri. That's the trouble with you Easterners. You don't know anything about the rest of the country west of the Hudson River.
Oh, come now, sir. Don't scold.
Hey, Carl, let me hang up your coat for you while you get warm about the fire.
Thank you, Grace.
Nymph and Isis. Be all my sins remembered.
I'm sorry your bus is held up.
Oh, is that a nice way to greet me?
I mean,
After my loving greeting, all you can think of to say is, I'm sorry your bus is held up. Well, I'm not. I would much rather sit here with you into the innocent blue of your eyes than continue to ride on that monotonous bus.
but don't you have to get somewhere?
Why, I have a ticket in my pocket to Denver, but I don't have to get there. I don't never have to get anywhere. I travel around from one town to another just to prove to myself that I'm free.
Well, the bus probably won't get into Denver for another day.
Oh, well, what's our next stop?
Topeka.
Topeka. Yes. island offer anything else in the way of diversions?
Yes, it's the capital of Kansas. It's almost as big as Kansas City. They have a university and a museum, and sometimes symphony concerts and plays. I go over there every Sunday to visit my married sister.
Oh, I see. And are there any Indian tribes around here that have those winter dances?
Of course, we're all very civilized.
I'll make my own judgment about that. In the meantime, yeah, you may fix me a double shot of rye whiskey on the rocks.
I'm sorry, sir, we don't sell drinks.
You don't sell drinks.
Not intoxicating drinks. No, sir.
Alas.
We have fresh coffee, homemade pies and cakes, all kinds of
No,
sandwiches.
you're not going to sober me up with your date. I come prepared for such emergencies. You may give me a glass of your finest lemonade.
You better not let Will see you do that.
Who's he? The sheriff.
Yes, lots of people do spike their drinks in here, and we never say anything. But if Will was to catch you, he'd have to make you stop.
I shall be most cautious, my dear. I promise.
Sure don't envy you, Carl, driving in weather like this.
Yeah, Mark's coming in like light.
This all the passengers you got?
No, there's a couple of crazy cowboys rolled up in the back seat asleep. I thought I woke those boys up, but I guess I didn't.
Maybe you should go do that.
No, I just assume they stayed where they're at. One of them's a real troublemaker, you know, the kind, first time off the ranch, and wild as a bronco. He's gonna make for this little brunette down here.
Yeah, she was telling me.
Yeah, the way he's been acting, I had half mine to put him off the bus. I say there's a time and place for everything.
Well, that bus may get snowbound pretty soon.
Well, I'll go wake him up in a minute, Will. Just let me have a little time here. Hey, you know what, Grace? This is the first time you and I have ever had more than about 20 minutes together.
So what?
Oh, I don't know. We'll probably be here most of the night. It's kind of nice to have a nice little apartment to go to. Someplace to sit and listen to the radio. A good-looking woman to talk with. Something like you, Grace. And, oh, I don't know. Maybe have a few beers.
It wouldn't be some kind of hint now, would it?
Why, Grace, do you have an apartment like that?
I do, but I never told you about it. I wonder if Dobson fella can blab you.
Dobson. I don't believe I know anyone named Dobson.
You know him better than I do. Comes through here twice a week on the Southwest bus. He told me you and him get together sometime this weekend, paint up the town.
Yeah, Vern Dobson. I know Vern. He's a Frenchman fella.
Well, you better not be blabbing about my apartment, because he's only been up there once. When he came in, he cut his hand. I had to take him up there and put a Band-Aid on it. That's the only time he's been up there, I swear, my word of honor.
No, Grace, no. Vern speaks very highly indeed.
You bet. What are you going to have?
Making a ham and cheese on rye.
Sorry, girl, I got no cheese.
What happened, Grace? Some ice yet?
You're smart, Alec. You're a honor.
Just making a ham on rye again.
Oh, sorry, girl, I got no rye either.
I can vouch for that, sir. I just asked for rye myself and was refused.
Say, mister, don't you think you ought to lay off that stuff till you get home and meet the missus?
The missus? I am no missus, sir. I am free. I can travel the universe with no one to await my arrival anywhere.
That's all I get on my bus, drunks and hoodlums.
How's the whole week, girl?
That's fine, Grace. Leave it on me.
Yes, I am. My third and last wife deserted me several years ago for a ball fight.
Your third?
Yes, my third. But she was pretty. Like maybe a brunette. And southern, too. Or Italian. But she was kinder than the others were in party. She didn't care about money. All she wanted was to find new marital bliss with her ball. So she never asked for alimony, as if I could pay it. My second wife was hypnotized entirely. She was pretty as well. I've always exercised the most excellent taste, not the best judgment. Alas, she sued me for divorce on the grounds that I was incompetent and always drunk. I never had a chance to resign from that position.
Hey, how much are them donuts?
I'll make you a special price, 2 for a nickel.
Okay.
That time of year, thou mayst in me behold, the yellow leaves, or none, or few, to hang upon the
I never was so cold in my life.
Do you honestly work in a nightclub?
Sure. I'm a chanteuse. I call myself Cherie.
That's French, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I just seen the name once and it kind of appealed to me.
It's French. It means dear one. Is that all the name you use?
Well, sure. That's all the name you need. Like Hildegard. She's a chanteuse too.
Chanteuse means singer.
How come you know so much?
I'm taking French in high school.
Oh. I never got as far as high school. Yeah, I was the oldest girl left in my family after my sister Violet ran away. I had 2 sisters, both of them younger, and 5 brothers, most of them older. They mean. Anyway, I had to quit school when I was 12 to stay home, take care of the house, and do the cooking. I'm a real good cook, honest.
Did you study singing?
I just picked it up listening to the radio, trying to put over those songs as well as them people did.
Well then, how did you get started in the nightclub?
I won an amateur contest down in Joplin, Missouri. I won 2nd prize there. A couple of boys won 1st prize. They took them milk bottles. I don't think that's fair to you, to make an artistic performer compete with knife throwers and milk jugglers and people like that.
No, I don't.
Anyway, 2nd prize is good enough to get me to Kansas City and enter the contest there. It was a real big contest. I didn't win no prize at all. But it got me the job with the Blue Dragon.
Is that where you're from, Joplin?
I don't know. Joplin's a huge town. I live about 100 miles from there, down in the Ozarks. A little town in River Gulch. I lived there till the floods come. 3 years ago this spring, and lost us all away.
Gee, that's too bad.
I don't know where my folks are now, except for my baby sister Nan. I took her into Joplin with me. She got a job as a waitress. And I went to work at Liggett's drugstore until the amateur contest opened.
It must be fun working in a nightclub.
Well, it ain't all roses.
Say, Will,
Yeah.
you gonna be here for a while?
Yeah, I reckon.
I'm gonna wake up them 2 cowboys and send them in here and need you to look after them.
I'll do my best.
I'll tell you something else, Will.
Well, I'll be jiggered.
Yeah, so you better keep an eye on him, too.
Well, now, ain't you coming back?
You know, Will, I get so darn stiff sitting behind the wheel all day. I thought I'd go out and take me a long walk.
In this weather, have you gone crazy?
No, that's just the kind of fella I am, Will. I like to go for long walks in the rain and snow. Fresh me fella up. Sometimes I walk for hours.
You do?
Yeah, for hours. That's just the kind of fella I am.
Imagine going on a walk on a night like tonight.
It really is good for a person, Will. It really is.
Hey, they said they was going to wake him up. That means he's going to be in here pretty soon. You won't let on I said nothing about him, will you?
No, cross my heart.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more tender. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a day.
Why, that's one of my favorite sonnets.
It is. You read Shakespeare?
I studied it in English class. I just love the sonnets. I memorized some of them myself.
Oh, I used to know them all by heart. And many of the plays I could recite in their entirety. I often did, for the entertainment and annoyance of my friends.
Last fall, I memorized the balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet. A boy in my class played Romeo, and we presented it for convocation one day.
Oh, I wish I'd been there to see that.
Where I went to school, we didn't read no Shakespeare till the 9th grade. In the 9th grade, everyone read Julius Caesar. I only got as far as the 8th though. I seen Marlon Brando's in the movies once though. I sure like that
Madam, where is my locking button?
I don't understand a thing you say, but I just love the way you say it.
And I understand everything I say, but privately you despise the way I say it.
That's so cute. I had a very nice friend once that recited poetry.
Whatever could have happened to him?
Oh, I don't know. He left town. His name was Mr. Everett Brubaker. He sold secondhand cars at the corner of 8th and Wyandotte. He had a lovely Pontiac car from the top down. And he talked nice, but I guess he really wasn't any nicer than any of the others.
The others?
Well, you meet quite a few people at the place I worked at. The Blue Dragon, down by the Stockyards. You never heard of it?
No, and I deeply regret the fact.
This is say that an educated man like you wouldn't have no use for it, right?
I wouldn't.
Hey, why didn't anyone wake us up? Virgin, I'm about to froze out there.
Hey, shut the door.
Jerry, how come you get off that bus without letting me know? That any way to treat the man you're gonna marry?
Hey, cowboy, will you have the decency to shut the door?
That's no way to treat a fella, Jerry, to slip off the bus like you wanted to get rid of him, maybe? Come in here and sit by yourself. I thought we'd have a little snack. Sometimes I don't understand you, Jerry.
For the 100th time, my name ain't Cherry.
Well, I can't say it the way you do. Besides, what's wrong with Jerry?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Hey, cowboy, will you shut the door?
Why, mister, what's the matter with you? You afraid of a little fresh air? Well, man, you ought to breathe real deep and get your lungs full of it. That's the trouble with you city people. Y'all get soft.
He's a sheriff, Bo.
Supposing he is the sheriff. What's the matter with me? That don't give him the right to insult my manners, does it? No man ever had to tell me what to do. Did he, Burge? Did he?
No. There always comes a time, Bo, when...
My name's Bo Decker. I'm 21 years old and own my own ranch up in Timber Hill, Montana, where I got a herd of fine heifer cattle and a dozen horses and the finest hogs, chicken, and sheep anywhere around. And I just get back from a rodeo where I done won about every prize there was. Didn't I, Burge? Didn't I? Yep, I'm a prize bronco buster and steer rover and bull doctor anywhere around. I won them all. And once more, had my picture taken by Life magazine. So I'd appreciate your talking to me with a little respect in your voice, mister, and not go barring orders from across the room like I'm some kind of no-count servant.
Did you ever see anybody like you?
You was the last one in, cowboy. You should have shut the door, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, door's closed now. What are you arguing about? Seems like we're going to be here a while, Burge. How's for some grub?
Not yet, Bo. I'm chewing tobacco.
That's old Kurtz for you. All's happy as long as he's got a wad of tobacco in his mouth. Well, I'm going to have me a little snack, miss. Give me about 3 hamburgers.
3? How do you want them?
Raw.
Honest?
Yes, the only way I'll eat them raw with a thick slice of onion and some of that pickle in it.
Well, if you're sure you're not joking.
No, that ain't all, miss. I'd also like me some ham and eggs, some potato salad, and a piece of pie. I ain't so particular what kind of pie it is, just so long as it's got that meringue on top of it.
Well, we have lemon and chocolate. They both have meringue.
Lemon and chocolate. I don't know which I'd rather have. I'll take them both, miss.
Whoa!
Yet instead of quart of milk beside me, I'm still a growing boy. Traveling always picks up my appetite. Oh, you having just a measly donut?
I ain't hungry.
Well, why not?
I just ain't.
Well, you ought to be.
Well, I ain't.
Wait till I get you up to the Susie Q. I'll fatten you up. I bet in 2 weeks' time you won't be able to recognize yourself. But doggone, Sharon, you're about the cutest little piece I ever did see. And man, when I walked into that nightclub place and here you're singing my favorite song, standing before the orchestra looking like an angel, I told myself then and there, she's for me. I ain't gonna leave this place without her. Now I got you, ain't I, Sharon?
Mom, people around, they're looking.
But what if they are looking? It's no crime to show a little affection, is it? It's no crime I ever heard of, especially when we're gonna get married.
Oh, for crying out loud, leave me be.
Sharon, that's no way to talk to the man you're gonna marry.
Well, that's all you've done since we left Kansas City as mom
is that so? Well, I certainly ain't one to pester any woman with my affections. I never had to coax no woman to make love to me. Did I, brothers? Did I? No. No, everywhere I go, I got all the women I want. I gotta fight them to keep them off of me. Don't I, brothers? Don't I?
Here are the hamburgers. The ham and eggs will take a little longer.
Thank you, miss. These will give me a start.
Elma,
Yes, Grace?
I got the darndest headache.
I'm sorry, Grace.
Think you can handle things down here for a while? It's the only thing that's gonna do me any good if I go upstairs and lay down for a while. Only thing.
What's the matter, Grace?
Well, I got the darndest headache. It's like to drive me crazy.
You do?
Yeah.
You are now the mistress of the inn.
You haven't told me anything about your first wife yet.
Now, how could I have omitted her?
What was she like?
She was the most beautiful of them all. I do believe she was. We had such an idyllic honeymoon together. A golden month of sunshine and romance in Bermuda. Alas, she sued me for divorce later on the grounds of mental cruelty and persuaded the judge that she should have my house, my motor car, and an alimony that I still find it difficult to pay. For she never chose to remarry. She decided that for all she wanted out of marriage, she didn't have to marry. Yeah, but perhaps I'm being unkind.
Miss, was you waiting for me to lay them eggs?
Oh, I'm sorry. They're ready now.
Them hamburgers was just an orange stew, Grace. Thank you, miss. Doggone. Sherry, what's your suitcase doing here behind the counter? Sherry, I'm asking you a civil question. What's your suitcase doing here behind the counter? Tell me.
Now, Bo, don't come near me.
Were you trying to get away from me? That what you've been sitting here planning to do?
Bo, crying out loud, Mickey B.
Tell me, Sherry, tell me.
Leave the little lady alone, cowboy.
Mister, you got no right interference between me and my fiancée.
Maybe she's your fiance, maybe she ain't, but you ain't gonna abuse her while I'm here.
Abuse her?
I think you ought to tell them how you feel, miss. I think you ought to tell them.
Well,
What's this critter trying to say, Cherry?
I think you ought to tell them, miss.
Now, Bo, don't get mad.
I'll get mad if I feel like it. What you two got planned?
Bo, I want to go to Montana with you.
You do too. We've been through all that before. I promised you'd like it in time.
But, Bo, I ain't going.
What?
I ain't going. I'm staying here and I'm taking the next bus back to Kansas City.
Cherry ain't gonna do nothing at a time.
Yes, I am, Bo. You've got to believe me. I ain't going with you, and that's final.
But Cherry, we was familiar with each other.
Bo, that don't mean you gotta marry me.
Why? Bend you across my knee and whisper your little bottom.
You're not gonna touch me.
You're gonna follow me back to Timber Hill and marry up. I think you wouldn't like it now because the whole idea is kind of strange. But you'll get over them feelings in no time at all. I ain't taking no for an answer. By God, you're coming along.
Hey, she ain't going with you if she don't want to go. Can't you get that through your skull?
Mister, this ain't no business of yours.
My business when the little lady comes to me wanting protection.
Is that right, Sheriff? Did you go to the sheriff asking for protection?
Yes, I did.
Why would you need protection from a man that wants to marry you?
Because
Because why? I said I loved you, didn't I?
I know you did.
See there, I told her I loved her, and with the world full of crazy people going around killing each other, you got nothing better to do than to stand here and keep me from it.
You're overlooking one thing, cowboy.
You're so smart, tell me what that is.
You're overlooking the simple but important fact that the little lady just don't love you.
Now, Bo, take it easy now. Don't blow your lid. Sheriff, hold that. Hey, hold that bastard. He said she didn't love me. Ain't no attention, Bo. You gotta think things over. Come over here and sit down. Leave me be, Verge.
Well, ask the little lady if you don't believe me. Ask her for
I
yourself.
won't ask her nothing at a time.
All right, then take my word for it.
I wouldn't take your word for a cloudy day, mister. She loves me, and I know.
She ain't getting back bus with you, so you take my advice, sit down here with your friend and play a flag game of pinochle until that bus gets ready to go and takes you with it.
You like to tell us, Bo? Say maybe you got the little lady all wrong anyway.
Don't see nothing against her, Bird.
I ain't saying nothing against her, Bo. I just see no reason why you should marry a gal that says you don't love her. That's all. Now come over here and sit down.
I don't feel like sitting.
What shall I do with the ham and eggs?
Just put them on the stove and keep them warm, miss. Fill out a little later.
I don't think you'll be bothered anymore, miss. You are, my station's right across the street. You can haul.
Thank you, I'm sure.
Now, you gonna be all right?
Yes, Will.
Okay, I'll check in a little later.
Okay, Will.
I don't know why, but I always seem to relax a little more easily when a sheriff leaves the room.
I think it's awfully unfair that people dislike Will just because he's a sheriff.
But you see, Mike, he stands as a symbol of authority, the most dreaded figure of our time. Policemen, teachers, lawyers, doctors, judges, and I suppose even tax collectors. We take it for granted they were going to punish us for something we didn't do. Or did.
But you said you were a teacher once.
Yes, but not a successful one. I could never stay in one place for very long time. And I hated having you and old presidents, deans, department heads. I never was a man who could take orders from anyone without feeling resentment. Right or wrong, I've always insisted on having my own way.
What am I gonna do, Verge? Bo, you just gotta quit depending on me so much. I don't know what to tell you to do except sit down and be peaceful.
I can't be peaceful, though.
All right, then. Pace around like a panther and be miserable.
I just can't believe it, that's all.
What can't you believe, Bo?
Oh, nothing.
Bo, you got anything on your chest? It's best to get it off.
Well, I just never realized that maybe a cow might not love me.
Where else did you teach?
My last position was at one of those revolting little progressive colleges in the East, where they teach a curriculum of what they call functional education. Educators, I am sure, have despaired of ever teaching anyone anything. So they have decided that the second best thing to do is to try and understand everything. We would meet with everyone on the entire faculty with whom the students ever came into any conference, from the president down to the chambermaids. We would put our collective heads together and try and figure out why little Jane or little Mary was not getting out of her classes what she should. The suggestion that perhaps she just wasn't studying hard was too simple. And if you implied she didn't have the brains for a college education, you were being undemocratic.
You must have disapproved of that college.
Oh, my dear girl, I've disapproved of my entire life.
Really?
Although, I suppose I couldn't help but to live it over again.
Did you resign from that position?
One day I decided I had had enough. I walked blithely into the dean's office and said, "Sir, I graduated magna cum laude from the University of Chicago. I studied at Oxford on a Rhodes Scholarship and returned to Harvard to take my PhD, which I received with highest honors. I think I have the right to expect my students to try and understand me."
And what did he say?
Oh, I didn't wait for a response. I walked out the door and down to the nearest railroad station, where I bought a ticket for the farthest place I could imagine, which happened to be Las Vegas. And I've been traveling ever since. It's a merry way to go to pop.
I had thought I might teach one day, but you don't make it sound very attractive.
Oh, no, my dear. Suit yourself. Don't let me influence you one way or another. You're a very lovely girl.
Thank you, Dr. Lyman.
Did you say you plan to go to Topeka tomorrow?
You mean today? Yes, I have a ticket to see the Kansas City Symphony. They come to Topeka every year to give a concert.
Oh, then you stay with your sister here.
Yes, then I take the early morning bus back here on time for school on Monday, and then after school I come here to work for Grace.
I see. say there was a university in Topeka?
Yes, Washburn University.
Of course, Washburn University. It occurs to me I should stop there to check some references on a piece of research I'm engaged in.
Oh, I've been to Washburn Library lots of times.
You have? Perhaps you could take me there.
Well,
I'll arrive in Topeka before you, right? I can meet your bus, and then you could take me to the library, and if you would permit me, I could take you to dinner. Then perhaps we could go to the symphony together.
are you serious?
Oh, yes, of course. Why do you ask?
I don't know. Usually older people are too busy to take notes of kids. I'd just love to.
Oh, I'm glad. Then I may depend on it, if we have an engagement.
Yes. Oh, that'll be lots of fun. I can't wait.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. But my dear, perhaps we should keep our plans to ourselves, shall we?
Why?
Well, you see, I've been married before, and I am somewhat older than you are, although not perhaps as old as you might take me to be. Anyway, people might not understand.
Oh,
So, we'll keep our plans a secret. Do you promise?
okay, if you think best.
I think that's.
That was really pretty, Virgil.
Thank you, miss.
Isn't there some other way to get back to Kansas City?
I'm sorry, the bus comes through here from Topeka, and you can't get through either until the roads are cleared.
It's just getting sort of restless.
Hey, Elma, fill this up for me like a good girl.
Sure will.
I'm going down and check on the highway crew, see how they're getting along. I thought they might like some fresh coffee.
Good idea, Will.
Everyone behaving?
Of course.
Grace not down yet?
No,
I didn't see Carl anywhere outside. Do you suppose something might happen to him?
I wouldn't worry about him, Will.
I suppose he can take care of himself. Thanks, Elma. Oh, and Elma, I won't be gone very long, so if anybody should be wanting me, I'll be back soon.
That dang sheriff, if it weren't for him, I'd get Sharon now and she'd take your bow. There's a justice of the peace right down the street. You can see a sign from the window.
Bo, you just can't force a gal to marry you. You just can't do it. That sheriff's a stern man. He'd shoot you in the neck if he saw it was his duty. Why don't you go to the counter there and have yourself a drink like the professor?
If I ever get drinking, I ain't gonna let no woman drive me to it.
You don't drink. You don't smoke or chew. You ought to have some bad habits to rely on when things to women go wrong, Bo.
Urge, I hate to sound like some pitiable weakling of a man, but there's been times the last few months I've just been so lonesome I don't know what to do with myself.
It's no disgrace to feel that way, Bo.
Don't you ever get lonesome too, Burge?
A long time ago, I gave up romance and decided I was just going to take being lonesome for granted.
I wish I could. I can't.
Maybe I'm sad.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't know why I don't walk to Montana with him. I might be a lot better off than I am right now.
He says he loves you.
You don't know what love is.
What makes you say that?
Because all he wants is a guy to hug and kiss and throw his arms around, that's all.
Well, what made you decide to marry him in the first place?
You ain't very experienced, are you?
I guess not.
Well, I never did decide to marry him. Everything was going fine until he brought up that subject. Both of them one night when I was singing that old black magic. It's one of my best numbers. Anyways, he liked it so much he jumped up on the table and yelled like an Indian, stuck his fingers in his mouth, and whistled like a steam engine. Naturally, it made me feel good. Most of the customers at the Blue Dragon were too drunk to pay attention to my song.
And you liked him?
Well, I thought he was awful cute.
I think he looks a little like Burt Lancaster. Don't you?
Maybe. Anyway, I'd never seen a cowboy before. I mean, I'd seen him in the movies, of course, but never in the
you never told him you'd marry him?
No, he kept telling me all week him and Bird would buy the night the rodeo ended. We all head up to Montana together. So I knew if I was around, that's what had happened. So I decided to beat it. One of the other girls at the Blue Dragon lived across the river in Kansas City. She said I could stay with her. So I went to the Blue Dragon last night and just sang for the first show. Then I told him I was quitting. I've been wanting to find another job anyway. I took my share of the kitty. Darn it, I had to go and tell him I was taking the midnight bus. They had to go and tell Bo, of course, and he come in a little after 11. He paid him $5 to find out. Anyway, I just got to the bus station and I was getting my ticket when here come Bo and Burge. We've all been on the same bus together ever since. I got a funny feeling I'm going to end up in Montana.
Tell me something, Burge. We've been together since my folks died, and I always kind of wondered if maybe I didn't spoil your chances of settling down.
Nah, you never, Bo. I used to tell myself I did, but I just wanted an excuse.
But you've been taking after me since I was 10 years old.
I could have married up, too.
Was you ever in love?
Once, before I went to work in your daddy's ranch.
Well, what happened?
Nothing.
You asked her to marry you?
No.
Why not?
Well, comes a time in every fella's life, Bo, and he's got to give up his own ways.
How you mean?
Well, I was always kind of uncomfortable around this gal. She was sweet, kind of refined. I was always scared I'd say or do something wrong.
I know how you mean.
Every time I'd get back to court or come back to the bunkhouse, my buddies would sit around, playing cards, listening to music, talking. I'd just relax, feel myself so much at home. I didn't want to give it up.
Yeah, gals can scare a fella.
Now I'm kind of ashamed.
You are?
Yes, I am, Bo. A fella can't live his whole life depending on his buddies.
Why don't you like me, Burge?
Well,
Tell me the truth.
you don't go back right, Bo.
Well, what do I do wrong?
Sometimes you sound a little bullheaded to me.
I do?
Yeah.
Well, how's a fella supposed to act?
I'm no authority, Bo, but it seems to me you should be a little more gallant.
Gallant. Well, I'm as gallant as I know how to be. Hear the way Hank and Orville talk when they get back from sojourning in town about their women.
They like to brag, Bo. You can't believe everything Hank and Orville say.
Is there any reason a gal wouldn't go for me as soon as she would for Hank or Orville?
Well, they're a little older than you. They got more experience. They can be gallant gals when they want to be.
Well, I ain't gonna pretend.
I can't blame you.
But a gal ought to like me. I can read and write. I'm kind of tidy, and I got good manners. Don't I?
I'm no judge, Bo. I'm used to you.
And I'm tall and strong. Ain't that what the girls like? And if I do say so myself, I am pretty good looking. When I get spruced up, I'm just as good a looking a fella a gal might hope to see.
I know you are, Bo.
Then hellfire and damnation. Why don't you go back to that ranch with me, Burge?
Gee, if you only loved him.
That'd solve everything, wouldn't it? But I don't, so I can't see myself going to some godforsaken ranch in Montana where I'd see no one but him and a lot of cattle.
No, if you don't love him, it'd be awfully lonely.
I'm beginning to seriously wonder if there is the kind of love I have in mind.
What's that?
Well, I don't know. I'm only 19. But I've been dating guys since I was 14.
Honest?
Honey, I almost married a cousin of mine when I was 14, but Patty wouldn't have it.
I've never heard of anyone marrying so young.
Down in the Ozarks, we don't waste much time. Anyway, I'm awfully glad I never married my cousin Malcolm. He turned out real bad, like Pappy predicted. I've been losing my head about some guy ever since. But Bo's the first guy that wanted to marry me, and naturally, I'd like to settle down and have kids and all of them things, but
But you've never been in love?
well, maybe I have and didn't know it. That's what I mean. Maybe I'm expecting it to be something innate. I just gotta feel that regardless of how crazy you are about some guy, it's hard to put the words, but you gotta feel he respects you, yeah. That's what I mean.
Well, I should think so.
I want a guy I can look up to, but I don't want him to browbeat me. And I want a guy that's sweet, but I don't want to be treated like no baby. I just gotta feel that whomever I marry has some real regard for me, apart from the loving and sex. You know what I mean?
I think so. What are you going to do when you get back to Kansas City?
I don't know. There's a hillbilly program there. I might get a job on it. Otherwise, I'll probably go to work for Bigots or Walgreens and end up marrying some guy, whether I think I love him or not. I mean, who am I to keep insisting I should fall in love? You hear all about loving your kid, and you just take it for granted that such a thing really exists. Maybe you gotta find out for yourself it don't. Maybe everyone's afraid to tell you.
Maybe you're right, but I hope not.
Gee, I hate to go out in that cold powder room, but I guess I better not put it off any longer.
How defiantly we pursue love. Like it was some inheritance, too, that we had to wrangle out with angry relatives in order to get our share.
You shouldn't complain. You've had 3 wives.
Oh, don't shame me. I love them all. At least I thought I did.
I'm sorry if I sounded sarcastic, Dr. Lyman. I didn't mean to be.
Oh, don't apologize, my dear. I'm much too egotistical ever to take offense at what people say.
You're not egotistical at all.
Oh, believe me, those with the greatest egos are those that are too egotistical to show how egotistical they are.
Well, I guess I'm idealistic about things, but I like to think that people fall in love, and they stay that way forever and ever.
Maybe we have lost the ability. Maybe man has passed the stage in his evolution where love is possible. Maybe life will continue to become so terrifyingly complex that man's mere struggle for survival will render him too miserly to give in any true relationship.
You're talking over my head. Anyone can fall in love, I always thought.
But two people, really in love, must give up something of themselves.
Yes?
That is the gift that men are afraid to make. Sometimes they keep it in their bosom forever, where it withers and dies. Then they never know love, only its facsimiles, which they sing over and over again in meaningless repetition.
Gee. How did we get onto this subject?
I don't know, dear, don't mind me, but whether there is such a thing as love or not, we can always pretend that there is. Let us talk instead about coming trip to Topeka. Will you wear your prettiest dress?
Of course. If it turns out to be a nice day, I'll wear the new dress Mother got me for spring. It's a soft rose color with a little lace collar.
You look lovely. Lovely, I'm sure you will. I hope it doesn't embarrass you for me to speak these opinions.
No, it doesn't embarrass me.
Just think of me as a fatherly old fool, will you? And don't be troubled if I take such rapturous delight in your sweetness and youth and innocence. For these are qualities I seek to warm my heart, as I seek a fire to warm my hands.
Now I am kind of embarrassed. I don't know what to say.
Well, then say nothing at all. Or nudge me, and I'll speak endlessly about the most trivial matters.
Murder, it is cold. Hey, Virgil, I wish you'd play us another song. I think we could all use something to cheer us up.
Well, I'll make a deal with you. I'll play and you'll sing.
Let's have a floor show. Everyone here can do something.
The brilliant idea, straight from Chaucer.
Will you play for us, Virgil?
I don't play opera music for you, bud.
Will you take part? Please, it won't be fun unless we all do something.
There was no play actor.
Sing the Gettysburg Address.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna say it now.
Well, why don't you do some of your road trips? I can give you for easy enough.
Oh, please. Road trips will be lots of fun.
I ain't gonna get up in front of a whole lot of people and make a fool of myself.
I guess he means it, Vince.
Shucks.
much on my mind to worry about doing stuff.
You'll sing for us, won't you, Cherie?
I will purchase a pie and another cup of coffee.
Okay.
Hey, Virgil, can you play with me?
Get me started, I think I can pick out the chords.
You'll read poetry for us, won't you, Dr. Lyman?
I plan to play Romeo opposite your Juliet.
Gee, I don't know if I can remember the lines.
Sometimes one can find Shakespeare on these shelves amongst the many lurid novels of juvenile delinquents. Ah, here it is. 4 Tragedies of Shakespeare. With my compliments.
That's my seat.
You can have it. Maybe if I read it over a few times, it'll come back to me. Do you know the balcony scene?
I know the whole play by heart. Recite it backwards.
I have a costume with me. Where can I change?
Behind the counter. There's a mirror over the sink.
She shines up to you like a kid in the middle.
Gee, costumes and everything.
Can I help you if I'm so darn attractive to women, Bo? Shucks, it don't mean nothing.
Maybe it don't mean nothing to you.
She was just being nice to me because, well, I was playing with guitar. Guitar music's kind of tender. Girls seem to like it.
Tender.
Yeah, Bo, girls like things to be tender.
They do.
You sure do, Bo.
Fella gets tender, then someone comes along and makes a sap out of it.
Sometimes, Bo, but not always. You gotta be willing to take a chance.
Well, I always try to be a decent sort of fella, but I don't know if I'm a tender one.
I think you are, Bo. You know how you feel about deer hunting. You never could do it. Couldn't anymore shoot one of them sweet little deers with the sad eyes and could jump in the ball and all.
Are you making fun of me?
Oh, I'm not making fun of you, Bo. I'm just trying to show you got a tender side of your nature, same as anyone else.
I suppose I do.
You got a tender side, Bo, but you don't show it.
I don't?
Oh, you just don't know how.
How's a fella go about showing this tender side, Verge?
I don't know if I can tell you, Bo.
Will you go first, Virgil?
It's all right by me.
Okay. Then I'll act as master of the ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, Grace's Diner tonight presents its gala floor show with celebrated artists from around the world. The first number on our show tonight is that musical cowboy Mr. Virgil
Bless it.
Blessing, who will entertain us with his guitar.
I think you misjudged me, Cherry.
Don't come back here. I'm pressing.
I think you got me all wrong.
Be quiet. The show started.
Cherry, you don't know I'm so tender-hearted. I don't go deer hunting because I just couldn't shoot them sweet little deer with the sad eyes. That's her.
I ain't excited.
Yay?
Oh, and furthermore, I think you're a mouse for coming over here and talking while your friend's trying to play guitar.
Talk like you thought more of birds than you do me.
Will you go away and leave me be?
Cherry, did I tell you about my color television set with the 24-inch screen?
1,000,000 times. Now go away.
Play us another.
I'm not just yet. I'm ready to see the rest of y'all do something.
Well, she cares how tender I am.
That was swell, Virgil. Are you ready?
I consider myself so.
Will you be our prompter?
Well, it's kind of funny writing, but I'll try.
Gee, what do we use as a balcony?
Now, that presents a problem.
What is it these folks gonna do, Verge?
Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare.
Shakespeare?
This Romeo is a great lover, Bo. Watch him and pick up some pointers.
I'm ready.
What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet the sun. Arise, fair sun.
Shh.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness a playing of the balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet. Dr. Gerald Lyman will portray the part of Romeo, and I will be Juliet. My name is Alma Duckworth. The scene is the Capulet's orchard in Verona, Italy. This table is supposed to be a balcony. Okay?
Okay? He just said stars that never felt the wind, but saw what light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold.
Bold, he's drunk.
Oh, shit.
It is not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till thy return.
Ah, me!
Oh, speak again, bright angel. Thou art more glorious to this night being o'er my head than is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white that turn.
I can't understand all them words, Verge.
Romeo and Juliet, for God's sake, will you shut up?
Wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him as he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though, not a Montague. What is a Montague? It is neither hand nor foot, nor arm nor face, or any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's...
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened at night, so stumblest upon my counsel?
By name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself.
Because it is an enemy to thee.
My name is hateful to myself.
Dr. What's the matter?
Let's not continue this meaningless little act, my dear.
Did I do something wrong?
No. You couldn't possibly do anything wrong if you tried.
Well, I could try to say the lines.
No, don't. Just tell your audience that Romeo is suddenly fraught with remorse.
That's the way to make love, Verge. I'm gonna give up.
I'm afraid he isn't feeling well.
I tried to come to miss.
Well, we've only got one more number. Are you ready? Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, our next number is Mademoiselle Cherie, the international chanteuse direct from the Blue Dragon nightclub in Kansas City. Cherie.
Now remember, I don't allow no table service during my numbers.
Okay.
It takes strong men and women to love. People strong enough inside themselves to love without humiliation. People big enough to grow with their love and live inside a whole wide new dimension. People brave enough to bear the responsibility of being loved and not feel it as a burden. I never had the generosity to love, to give my own most private self to another. For I was weak. I thought the gift would somehow lessen me. Romeo, you're disgusting.
Dr. Lyman?
No, don't bother, my dear girl. Don't ever bother with a foolish old man like me.
You're not a foolish old man. I like you more than anyone I've ever known.
No, I'm pleased, dear girl, and flattered, but you are young. In a few years, you will turn from a girl into a woman. A kind, thoughtful, loving, intelligent woman who can only pity me, for I'm a child. A drunken, unruly child. And there's nothing in my heart for a true woman.
Well, let me make you something to help you feel better.
No. I shall seek the icy comfort of the rest from.
Elma, you all right? What's he saying to you?
Miss, could you help us, miss? The sheriff says if you don't hold charges against Bo, he'll let him out and get back on the bus, if it ever goes.
What, so you can come back in here and start mauling me again?
He won't do that no more, miss, I promise.
You promise. What about him?
I think you can trust him now.
That's what I thought before, nothing doing. He grabs a hold of a woman and kisses her like he was Napoleon.
Miss, you're pleased to know I told you this. You'd never forgive me, but you're the first gal he ever made love with at all.
Ha! I sure don't believe that.
It's true, miss. He's always been as shy as a rabbit.
Oh my God.
Just take my advice and don't meet him in Topeka.
I won't, Grace. Honest, I don't think he meant any harm. He just drinks a little too much. Dr. Lyman!
Oh, I'm an old man, my dear. I feel very weary.
Just let him sleep it off, hon. That's all you can do.
For Christ's sake, Grace, you puked all over the back house.
Come on, Virgil.
I'm sure glad you're going to help us, miss.
But if you tell me a fib just to get him out of jail, I ain't never gonna forgive you.
It's true, miss. The first gal he ever made love with at all.
Well, I sure ain't never had that honor before.
Still did.
Glad when y'all get out of bed. I'm tired.
Had enough of me, baby? I'm kind of glad the highway was blocked tonight.
Work?
Yeah, gave us a chance to kind of become acquainted, didn't it?
Kinda.
You know, pulling in here 3 times a week and then just pulling out again in 20 minutes. I always left kind of wondering what you was like, Grace.
Kinda wondered about you too, Carl.
You did?
Needn't go blabbing to the other driver.
Why, Grace? What makes you think I do?
Shoot, I know how you men are when you get together and talk. Worse than women.
Well, not me, Grace.
Well, wouldn't want those other drivers, some of them especially, thinking I'm gonna serve them up anything more than what they order over this counter.
Sure, I get you, Grace, but you kind of liked me, didn't you?
Maybe I did.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I liked about your first car? Was your hands. I like it with big hands.
Oh, baby, you got everything, darling.
One of the highway trucks just stopped by. Said it won't be long now.
It's about time.
Everything peaceful?
Yeah, well,
Hey, cowboy, you're holding any grudges against me. I think you ought to ask yourself what you would have done in my place. I couldn't let you carry the little lady off against her will now, could I? Now, could I?
I don't feel like talking, mister.
Well, I couldn't. I think you might also remember that if she wanted to, this little lady could have you sent to the penitentiary in violation of the Mann Act.
The what act?
The Mann Act, taking a woman across state lines against her will.
That'd be a serious charge, Bo. But I love her.
Well, that don't make no difference.
Man's got a right to the things he loves.
Not unless he deserves it, cowboy.
I'm a hard-working man. I own my own ranch. I got $6,000 in the bank.
The man don't deserve the things he loves unless he can be a little humble about giving.
I ain't gonna get down on my knees and beg.
Now, being humble ain't the same as being wretched. I had to learn that once. I wasn't quite as old as you, but I used to steal horses instead of women. You could sell horses. One time I stole a horse off the wrong fellow, Reverend Hezekiah Pearson. I never thought I'd get mine from the preacher, but he gave me every chance to set myself free. But I just wouldn't admit that the horse was his. And finally, he did to me what he had to do. And he thrashed me within an inch of my life. And I never forgot it. It's the first time in my life I had to admit I was wrong. And I was miserable. Finally, I realized I just had to tell him how I felt. When I did, I felt a lot better. In fact, we became friends. I even joined his church. We were bosom buddies until the day he died, years ago. Now, has he done what I asked him to do?
Not yet, Sheriff.
Well, now, what should you be so scared about?
Who says I'm scared?
Well, you gave me a word.
I'll do it if you just give me some time.
All right, well, it's not going to do any good unless you mean it.
I'll mean it.
Yeah.
Miss, I want to apologize
what for?
for causing such a commotion.
Oh, you need to apologize to me, cowboy. I love a good fight. You're welcome at Grace's Diner anytime. Anytime.
Thank you, Miss. I must have acted like a real hoot. I apologize.
That's all right.
Thank you, Miss.
I'm awfully sorry we didn't get to see any of your road trips.
They ain't much. But I gotta wake up the professor and apologize to him too?
Yeah, forget the professor.
I can't do it.
Oh, well, why not?
I just can't do it. She'd have no respect for me now. She saw me beat.
Cowboy, you gave me your promise whether you got beat or not. This lady deserves an apology. You ain't getting back on the bus until you give her one.
Well, I'll try. Cherry?
Yeah.
Cherry, it wasn't right of me dragging you onto the bus trying to make you want to marry me whether you wanted to or not. Think you could ever forgive me?
Well, I guess I've been treated worse in my life.
I got you up here, and I think I ought to get you back in good style. So here, take this.
the sheriff make you do this?
No, by God, he didn't say nothing about me giving you money.
That's his idea, man, but I think it's a good one.
You don't have to give me that much, Bo.
Go on, I want you to have it.
Thank you. I sure can use it.
I wish you the best of luck, Jerry. Honest, I do.
I wish you the same, Bo.
Well, guess I said everything that's to be said. So long.
So long.
So how you feeling now, cowboy?
I would have rather broken wild horses than to have to do that again.
Hey, Grace, how's your head?
What? Oh, it's fine. Thank you.
How about you, Carl? You have a good walk?
Yeah, sure.
You better go upstairs to Grace's apartment because someone left your overboots on her back porch.
No, it's no fruit.
Hey, Grace, how about a cup of coffee and one of those sweet rolls?
Hey, Bo, over the counter, buy bread.
I ain't hungry.
Cup of coffee then?
I couldn't get it down.
What's the matter, Bo? You ought to feel pretty good. Sheriff let you go.
I might as well have stayed in jail.
Now, what kind of talk is that, Bo? Bus will be leaving soon. Back to the ranch in a couple of days.
I don't care if I ever see that dang ranch again.
Why, Bo? It worked half your life to build it up.
It's the lonesomest damn place I ever did see.
Well, I never thought so.
It'd be like going back to a graveyard.
Hey, Bo, I heard Hank and Morgan talking about the new school marm lives over the Stebbins. They say she's a looker.
I ain't interested in no school, Marm Burge.
Oh, you're young. Give yourself time. You'll find lots of gals that love you, too.
I want Sherry.
Oh,
Go get yourself something to eat, Verge.
Got the lines are up. Grace is dying. Yeah, he is. All right, I'll tell him. The road's cleared. You're gonna have to put your chains on because it's still real slick.
Okay. Road's all clear, folks. Bus will be ready to leave as soon as I get the chains on. That'll take about 20 minutes. Unless somebody wants to help me.
I'll help you, Carl.
Thanks, Bill.
Hey, Bo.
Yeah?
Listen, I wanted to tell you something, and it's kind of personal, and it's kind of embarrassing too, but I ain't the kind of gal you thought I was.
What are you trying to tell me, Jerry?
Well, I guess some people would say I led a real wicked life. I guess I have.
How do you mean?
Well, I just figured since you met me at the Blue Dragon that you take it for granted that I had other boyfriends before you.
You had?
Yes, I had, Bo. Quite a few.
Verge would try to tell me something like that, but I wouldn't believe him.
Well, it's true. So, you see, I ain't the kind of guy you want at all. Dr. Lyman.
Good! Oh, the girl that you, what a sweet awakening.
How are you feeling?
That's not a polite question, my dear. How long have I been asleep here?
A couple of hours?
Oh, sometimes nature blesses me with a total blackout. I seem to remember absolutely nothing after we started our performance. How were we?
Marvelous.
Oh, good. Good, I'm glad. I'll take that cup of coffee you were trying to force on me last night.
Okay. Can I fix you something to eat?
Oh, no, nothing to eat.
Please, Dr. Lyman, you must eat something.
Must I?
Really, you must.
All right, my dear. For your sweet sake, I'll have a couple of 3-minute eggs and some toast and some orange juice. But just for you, mind you. I'm doing this just for you.
Hey, Bo, I'm gonna go help
Hey, Cherry, would I be molesting you if I said something?
No.
Well, since you brought the subject up, you are the first gal I ever had anything to do with. By God, I never thought I'd hear myself saying that, but I said it.
I never would have guessed it, Bo.
You see, I lived my whole life on the ranch, and I guess I didn't know much about women, because, well, they're different from men.
Naturally.
Every time I got around one, I began to feel kind of scared and didn't know how to act. It was aggravating.
Well, you wasn't scared of me, Bo.
When I come into that nightclub place, he was singing my favorite song, and he smiled and winked at me a couple times, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I guess I'm kind of green, but no gal ever done that to me before, so I thought you were singing your songs just for me.
Well, you did kind of attract me, Bo.
Anyway, you were so pretty, sweet, and refined, I felt that I could love you, and I did.
Bo, you think you could have loved me?
Cherry, I couldn't be familiar with a gal I didn't love.
Bus headed west. All aboard. Next stop, Deacon.
How you feeling, cowboy?
I ain't the happiest critter ever born.
Because you ain't happy now, don't mean you ain't gonna be happy tomorrow. You like shaking hands?
Go on, Bo. You ain't trying to be friends.
I don't mind.
Just want you to know there's no hard feelings. So long.
So long.
Grace, I'm going home now. I'll see you Monday.
So long, Bill.
Hey, Will, thanks for all the help. I'll be pulling out as soon as I finish making out the report.
Right. Night, Alma.
Nah.
Hey, Miss Montana ain't such a bad place.
Nice fella, Bo. Yeah, maybe I'll think so someday.
Well, we better be boarding the bus now.
Cherry?
Hi, Bo.
Cherry, I promise not to molest you, but if you usually give your permission, it'd be all right. I'd like to kiss you goodbye.
You would? I'd like you to kiss me too, Bo. I would. Bo, I think this time you kiss me, it ought to be different.
Golly, when you kiss someone for serious, it's kind of scary, ain't it?
Yeah.
Don't look like he's molesting her to me now.
My dear, I can tell you with all honesty, that was the best breakfast I've ever eaten. But it wouldn't be much of a compliment, because I have eaten very few breakfasts.
It's my favorite meal.
My dear, perhaps we should give up our little spree. You don't want to be seen wandering around the streets of the state's capital with an erected like me.
Whatever you say.
I should continue on my way to Denver. I'm sure that's best.
Anyway, I certainly enjoyed knowing you.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Sometimes it's so gratifying to feel that one is doing the right thing. I wonder that I don't choose too often.
What do you mean?
Nothing, my dear. Nothing. I'm just rambling. You know, it occurs to me, while I'm in the vicinity of Topeka, perhaps I should stop in at that hospital and seek some advice.
Sometimes their patients come in here. They seem perfectly normal to me.
Yes, friends have been advising me for quite some time that I should get psychoanalyzed. I don't know if they have my best interest at heart or their own.
Holly, I don't see anything the matter with you.
No, young people never do. You know, I don't think I care to be psychoanalyzed. I'd rather cherish myself the way I am. Goodbye, my dear. You were the loveliest Juliet since Miss Jane Cowell. The smartest?
Really, you are.
Oh, yes, I'm terribly smart. Wouldn't it have been nice to be intelligent, too? Goodbye.
Hey, Grace. Know what I heard about the professor? The detective at the bus terminal in Kansas City, a friend of mine. He pointed out the professor to me before he got on the bus. Know what he said? He said the police in Kansas City picked the professor up for loitering around the schools.
Honest?
Yeah. Then they checked his record. Found out he'd been in trouble several times for getting involved with young girls.
My God. Did you tell Will?
Well, of course I told Will, but they ain't got nothing on the professor now, so there's nothing Will can do. What gets me is, why does he call himself a doctor? Is he some kind of phony or something?
No, Carl. He's a doctor of philosophy.
What's that?
Well, it's the highest degree there is for scholarship.
Think he'd have philosophy enough to keep himself out of trouble.
Well, sorry to see you go, baby.
No, I told you, I'm tired.
You know, sometimes I get to thinking, what the hell good is marriage? Where you have to put up the same broad every day. Look at her in the morning and try and get along with her, you know, when she's got a bad disposition. This way suits me fine.
Yeah, I got no complaint. Incidentally, are you married?
Married? Who said I was married, Grace? You tell me and I'll fix him.
Relax. See you after tomorrow.
Well, you might be surprised what can happen in 20 minutes. All aboard.
I did say whether or not he was married.
Hey, Cherry, I've been talking with my buddy, and he thinks I'm virgin enough for the both of us. Yeah, Virgil said it, and I like you like you are, so I don't care how you got it that way.
That's the sweetest, nicest, tenderest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Sherry, it's awful hard for a fella after he's been turned down once to get up enough guts and try again.
You don't need guts, though.
I don't?
No, it's the last thing in the world you need.
Well, I don't have nothing else, so I'll just have to tell you what I feel in my heart.
Yeah?
I wish you was going back to that ranch with me more than anything I know.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
I'd go anywhere in the world with you now, Bo. Anywhere at all.
You would?
I knew this was going to happen all along.
Gee, I didn't.
Hear that, Merge? Yahoo! Jerry's going back to that ranch with me.
So nice. I'm going back to Montana.
Hey, let's go. All aboard. For Christ's sake.
Come on, Bird, you old raccoon. Now, Bo, listen to me for a second. Come on, doggone it. We wasted enough time. Let's get going. Listen, Bo, pay attention. You gotta hear me. You don't need me no more. I ain't going with you. You ain't what? I ain't going with you, Bo. Well, what do you know about that? Well, it's best I don't. Just one blame catastrophe after another. I got another job of mine where feed's mighty good and I'll be looking after cattle. I meant to tell you about it before this. Birds, I can't believe you'd leave your old sidekick. You gotta be joking, man. I ain't joking, Bo. I ain't.
But Virgil, I liked you before I ever liked you, Bo.
You know Cherry likes you. It don't make sense you're not coming. I'm doing the right thing. I know I am. Doggone it, you're my buddy, and you're going with Cherry and me because we want you.
No. Well, you can't do it that way. You can't force a guy to go with you if you don't want to.
Well, there ain't a reason in the world he shouldn't come. It's plumb crazy.
Well, sometimes people have their own reasons.
Oh.
Verge, will you come and visit us?
I'll be up this summer. Where are you going to be, Verge? I'll write you the address. I don't have time to give it to you now. Nice place. Mighty nice. Now you better hurry and get on that bus. The driver's not going to wait all day. So long, old boy. So long. Bye, Bo.
Goodbye, Virgil.
Come on, Sherry, let's make it fast. See you, Bird. Elm and Grace. Take care now, Bo.
Bye.
See you. Bye-bye. Bye, Bird.
Mister, we're gonna have to close now if me and Elmer couldn't get any rest. We won't be open again till 8 o'clock when the day girl comes in. You bust Albuquerque at 8:30.
Albuquerque. It's a good place, ain't it?
Poor Dr. Lyman.
Elmer, did you hear what Carl said about that guy?
No. What was it, Grace?
Well, they threw him out of Kansas City.
I don't believe it.
I mean, Carl got it straight from the detective at the bus station.
Well, what did Dr. Lyman do?
Well, sometimes old fogies like him just can't leave young girls alone. So it's a good thing you didn't go with him to Tahiti.
Do you think he wanted to make love to me?
I don't think he wanted to play hopscotch.
Gee.
Next time some guy comes in here looking impressed with you, you just come see your Aunt Grace.
I guess I'm kind of stupid.
Now everybody's got to learn. Monday for sure, I gotta get some cheese.
I'll remind you.
Selma, I could kill Will Masters for letting you know about me and Carl. I didn't want you to know.
I don't see why I shouldn't know, Grace. I don't want to be a baby forever.
I know, but still you're a kid, and I don't want to set any examples or anything. Think you can see past it and not hold it against me?
Sure, Grace.
Because I'm a restless kind of woman. I just need a man out there to keep me from getting grouchy.
It's not my business, Grace. Just think he wanted to make love to me.
I think we'll get stuck on yourself.
I won't, Grace. But it's nice to know that someone feels that way.
Oh, you're not going to have any problem. Just wait till you get to college and you start seeing all those cute young boys.
All right, I'll wait.
You can run along now, man. All I've got to do is take out the garbage.
It was very nice meeting you, Virgil. And I just loved your music.
Thank you, miss.
In that case, I'll see you on Monday.
Good night. Mister, we're closing now.
Any place warm I can stay till 8 o'clock?
Well, now that the police station's closed, I don't know unless you want to take a chance of waking up the man that runs the hotel.
No, I wouldn't want to be in any trouble.
Be a bus through to back to Kansas City at 8:45. I can hang the sign out and they'll stop.
No, thanks. No point going back there.
I'm sorry. Just left out in the cold.
Well, I guess that's just what happens to some people.